A civil rights activist and friend of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. passed away Saturday.
Reverend James D. Peters Jr. is remembered as a longtime faith and community leader right here in Denver. 9 News reporter Rachel Krause sat down with Peters' son today.
Reverend Jasper Peters tells me the outpouring of support from around the country and here in Denver has meant so much. And while so many remember the work he's done, Jasper says the small moments with his dad stick with him now.
Dad is on the far right there, and Dr. King is second from the left.
The photos hanging inside Reverend James Peters Jr.'s home are more than history.
It's incredible to be able to see, these living bits of history. To hear that my dad beat Dr. King in pool. That's what he said.
Peters died on Saturday at 92. Colorado lost a civil rights activist and community advocate. Jasper Peters lost his dad.
When people ask about my dad, very often they want to know about the big stories and what was it like for him in these harrowing moments. But absolutely, for me, it's his great big laugh and his sense of humor.
James Peters Jr. was born and raised in Washington, D.C., called to be a pastor during a time of segregation, racism, and Jim Crow. As president of the NAACP in Connecticut, he challenged those systems by engaging in nonviolent civil disobedience.
Dr. King told many leaders, my dad included, that he believed he would be killed, but if he was, he wanted them to go out, to go into the streets, to share this message, this idea that don't give up hope, and that just because I'm gone, don't give up on the work we've done together and on the dreams that we held together.
In 1978, New Hope Baptist Church called James Peters Jr. to Denver, Colorado, where he served as pastor until 2007.
My dad loved Denver. My dad loved this place in this city. And not just, again, the places with microphones. I cannot tell you the number of calls from the Denver jail calling collect to the house, and we were to answer any call that came in. And if someone had a need, they had my dad's attention.
Jasper says his father's decades of service leaves behind a legacy that will last.
I'll miss him forever. I'll miss my dad forever. But rather than say goodbye, every time I recall him to my memory, I remember the goodness that he gave, the goodness that he taught, the goodness that he's given to us.
A viewing for Reverend Peters will be held at New Hope Baptist Church Friday at 6 o'clock. The funeral service to honor his legacy will be held Saturday at 11 in the morning. Rachel Krause, 9 News.
Well, he's so well known in Denver and so respected. And when you think of all the work he did in the civil rights and everything else, but to hear a son talk about their father, they know a different person. Absolutely. They see everything that he gave to the community and to his family.
Yeah, and he said, as a kid, he didn't really even know that, his dad was so different until he was at an assembly at elementary school, and his dad was there to talk about his life experience to the whole school. And he was like, oh, my dad is really cool. And he realized that his dad does this at dozens of schools every year to share that legacy, that impact of Dr. King.
And a true man of service to pick up the phone at all hours, right? When the cameras aren't on, when the microphones aren't on. That, to me, is a true man of God. And what a beautiful story, Rachel. Thank you.
Yeah, our heart goes out to the family. That was a nice one, though. Thank you.